Hello, dreamers. How are you doing this morning? Let's look at a glass house. Something came in from someone's dream about a glass house. Let's talk about a glass house. A glass house or a glass room is going to be where you are transparent. You're open for all to see, right? It's like your life is on display. Now, this can be positive and it could be negative, but your life is on display. Or you could be under scrutiny or examination. So, and that certainly might be the way it makes you feel. However, it can be positive as well. What if it means that you have a platform or a sphere of influence that's listening to you, that's watching you, that's giving you attention? Maybe you have a stage that you are viewed upon. These are all good things. So, Spirit might be speaking to you about coming out of the darkness, coming out of obscurity. That's one I've heard before. I think it's been 2 years since I have worked on any of these dictionary videos, and some people have suggested that I get back to it. So I'm trying to do just that. So think of a glass house as transparency. Now, it doesn't mean that you're under scrutiny necessarily, but you'll know by the way the dream feels. Sometimes you can go by your emotions and sometimes you cannot. So if your filters are set where you're concerned about being under scrutiny, you feel like people judge you, then that's probably where you're going to lean, even though that may not be what's going on. So look at it both ways. Ask Holy Spirit, is it something where you're calling me to come out and be noticed more publicly? Or is this something where I'm being judged and I'm just under examination all the time? You feel a little bit like you're under the microscope, right? It's hard to live in a position or a condition where you feel like someone is watching you or judging you all the time. But I would say that sometimes our filters or our fragments might say that, or we might be triggered by that, but that isn't always what's going on. So think of a glass house as also being a positive place of being transparent, being vulnerable, not in a negative way, but being transparent where people can actually see and maybe even learn from the example of your life. I hope that helps with Glass House.